Welcome to the Newsroom on CNN Philippines. In the news, the country's two top leaders attend today's PMA graduation rites. The president greeted and teased Vice President Leni Robredo.
Bakit tuon ma'am nag-smile ka sa akin ngayon? Hindi na. Oh, ha?
This despite allegations Robredo is involved in a plot to unseat him. Malacañang tells government officials to refrain from traveling to Canada on official business as Canada's trash remain here in the Philippines. Good evening, I'm Mai Rodriguez. Thanks for joining us. President Rodrigo Duterte led this year's PMA graduation ceremony in Baguio City. Also in attendance is Vice President Leni Robredo. This is the first time the two are seen together after a man alias Bicoy tagged Robredo in an alleged oust Duterte plan. AC Nichols reports from Fort del Pilar in Baguio.
President Duterte teased Vice President Leni Robredo amid fresh allegations that she is involved in a plot to unseat the chief executive. The two sat side by side on stage at the Philippine Military Academy Malacañang class of 2019 graduation rites in Baguio City.
Bakit tuon ma'am nag-smile ka sa akin ngayon? Hindi na. Ikaw, ha?
This is their first public appearance after Peter Advincola, alias Bicoy, claimed he was paid by Senator Sonny Trillanes and Robredo's Liberal Party to spread lies about President Duterte as part of an ouster plot. The president seemed to be in a friendly mood. He shook her hand upon his arrival and chatted with her. Robredo said President Duterte was simply asking her how she was doing.
Kumusta? Tapos? Wala naman. Okay lang siya, ma'am.
261 cadets graduated as members of the Malacañang class. 133 of them will go to the Army, 63 to the Air Force, and 65 to the Navy. Valedictorian Cadet First Class Dion May Apolog Umalia led the Malacañang class in their graduation ceremonies. Duterte awarded her with a house and lot, while the GOAT, or the one who ranks last in the class, received a .45 caliber pistol. The president also gave the watch he was wearing to a cadet. Duterte reminded the graduates to be humble and challenged them to always serve the Constitution, secure the country's sovereignty, and preserve its territory.
Serve your country well. Die for your country if needs be. Remember the young Filipinos yet to come, the children and those who are now studying. Huwag mong kalimutan ninyo yan. And if you think that the country is not run the way it is, and if it will destroy your country, you should know what to do. Do you understand me?
AC Nichols, CNN Philippines, Baguio City.
President Duterte jokes about rape again, this time as he pardoned all outstanding punishments of the PMA underclassmen. During the PMA graduation rites, the president signed a pardon for second-class, third-class, and fourth-class cadets. Pardoning outstanding punishments is traditionally done when a batch graduates. Before signing the pardon, though, the president joked that the offenses involve rape.
Pero patawarin ko kayo. Isong it... The number one is for rape. Ang number two is... drugs with rape, with robbery. Para sa munting lupa to. Pangatlo, multiple rape of the women of Baguio, the beautiful one.
This is not the first time Duterte joked about the heinous crime. He has refused to apologize for such remarks, and he insists he is protected by the right to free expression. Mabalasik class valedictorian Dion Umalia got teary-eyed as she recalled her journey to the PMA. In her speech, Umalia said the military was not her first choice, as she originally wanted to be a doctor or a teacher. She remembers her frustration when her mother pushed her to enter the academy. Today, Umalia thanked her mother, who was gleaming with pride as she watched her daughter on stage.
I love my mother more than anything else. And it was very difficult for me to say no. And so, I gave it a try. Pumasa ako. And my mother persisted on my cadetship.
I certainly believe that everything that we have aspired and dreamed of outside of its walls, we have achieved them all here. I may not become a doctor, but the academy made me one. When many times, I was called to ease the pain of my fellow cadets who, just like me, were going through tough times in their cadetship.
Very happy and very proud of Dion for being top one, because she was the top one since kinder, elementary, high school up to college.
Malacañang orders all heads of government offices to refrain from going on official trips to Canada. Presidential spokesperson Sal Panelo says the memorandum was issued by Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea on May 20th. The memo also directs government agencies to reduce official interaction with representatives of the Canadian government. Panelo says the orders are consistent with the government's stance on the, quote, diminished diplomatic relations with Canada. This following Canada's failure to take back tons of garbage illegally shipped to the Philippines in 2013. The government recently ordered the recall of its ambassador to Canada over the issue. The Canadian government has said it would take back the garbage by the end of June. Traffic in Marikina may be heavier tomorrow with the closure of the eastbound lane of Marcos Bridge since last night to give way for its 4-month rehabilitation. Our correspondent Paulo Barcelon joins us to give an update on the traffic situation there. Paulo, what can you tell us?
Mai, since this afternoon, Marikina-bound traffic along the Marcos Bridge has been moving at a moderate to slow pace. As you can see right behind me, part of the westbound lane has already been opened to vehicles heading to Marikina so that they may be allowed to use this bridge. The result is a bottleneck which slows down the flow of vehicles headed to Marikina and Antipolo. Because of this, motorists and commuters are complaining of longer travel times.
Mahirap sumakay, tsaka traffic.
Babagal po siya kasi lalo na ako, yung work ko kasi pag ganun ako. So malaking effect siya.
Yun ang pamangkin ko pinapalis ko ng alas 6. 7:30 dapat ang alis, 8:30. Sabi ko, mabuti na yung maaga kaysa sa mahuli ka sa klase mo.
Madaliin na nila yan. Kasi kawawa naman yung mga papasok, pasukan na. Yung mga papasok sa ibang lugar, na-traffic sila.
Now, in response to these concerns, MMDA General Manager Jojo Garcia says motorists should make the necessary adjustments to their travel times and follow traffic signs and rerouting plans. Here are some alternate routes for those headed to Antipolo and Quezon City. May around 6,000 vehicles per hour traverse this bridge, which was opened in 1979. Mai?
Paulo Barcelon there reporting live from Marikina. A 300-meter-long grilling station kicks off this year's Chicken in a Sal festival in Bacolod City. People fill the streets, all eager to get a taste of the famous barbecue. One of the many highlights, a brutal fight where the elderly were the first to dig in. The grilled chicken came with unlimited rice and its signature sauce. The city hopes the festival will boost its food tourism industry. That's what's happening in the newsroom this Sunday, May 26. I'm Mai Rodriguez. Stay with CNN Philippines for news you can trust.